1 Samuel chapter 7, verse 2 says this, "From the day that the ark was lodged at Kiriath Jearim, a long time passed, some 20 years, and all the house of Israel lamented after God." What does it mean to lament after God? Well, that word after means exactly that. It means to be behind someone, like being behind someone in line. And if you're behind someone in line, then you are facing them, but they're not facing you. I think that's a good way to think of this situation. All of Israel is lamenting what they themselves have gotten into. They are crying out to God, but God has turned away from them. He is distant, much like the Ark of the Covenant at this point, relegated to a high hill off in the distance. Now, why would the Lord be like this? Why did he stay turned away from them for so long? Well, verse 3 answers that question when Samuel says, "If you're returning to the Lord with all your heart, then put away the foreign gods and the Ashtaroth from among you." You see, the people of Israel were reaching out one hand to the Lord, asking for his return, the blessing of his presence, but with the other hand, they held on to their idols. And herein lies the answer to perhaps some of our own misery and heartbreak and distance from God that we may experience in our lives. We say we want God's closeness, but we still hug our idols. And the reality is that, like Donnie Parrish says, you like the Lord, but you love your idols. Is God really this way, that he would demand this type of exclusivity? Well, listen to what Isaiah 59 verse 2 says. "Behold, the Lord's hand is not shortened that it cannot save, or his ear dull that it cannot hear. But your iniquities have made a separation between you and your God, and your sins have hidden his face from you so that he does not hear." So listen to Isaiah's word here and get the message. He begins by arresting our attention on what he has to say. Behold, do you think that the reason God has not come to your rescue is because he's not strong enough? Is his arm too short that it can't reach out to you and pluck you from the sinking mire? Do you think that he's too far away that he cannot hear you? Perhaps you think he's too busy with other things. That's absolutely not the case. The fault lies with you, oh man. Your sin that you still hang on to, the sin that you love and practice, has served like a veil and separated you from God. That's why God is hidden from you. That's why he doesn't respond to your prayers and calls and wails of mourning. You're asking for what you don't really want. You ask for God, but you really just want relief. You already have your gods that you're serving and of which you will not relinquish. So, if you are returning to the Lord with all your heart, then put away the idols from among you. As you pray today, please remember Angel de Jesus, our Changemaker missionary in Puerto Rico. And also remember the Nabit Life Word broadcast that's heard throughout Burkina Faso and Ghana.